Tonight, in a significant shift, the United States President Donald Trump has delivered his strongest statement yet in supporting of alarming Ukraine, just as the Kremlin signals its firm opposition to any negotiated settlement with the current United States administration. Over the past 48 hours, Trump said the United States should provide Ukraine with the weapons it needs to win, marking a more assertive stance than his previous, more cautious approach to American involvement in the war. Speaking at a rally in Ohio, Trump added, "We will give Ukraine what they need, not forever, but to win," signaling a possible recalibration of his foreign policy message as the 2024 presidential campaign intensifies. The comments come amid growing pressure on both sides of the conflict, with Ukraine continuing its defense efforts and Russia appearing increasingly entrenched. Just as Trump voiced stronger support for Kyiv, a senior Kremlin official told Russian state media that Moscow sees no path toward peace talks with the United States, accusing Washington of escalating the war rather than seeking a resolution. The United States has proven once again that it is not a neutral party. The Kremlin source said it cannot be considered a credible mediator in any negotiations. Now we see that the back-to-back development underscores a deepening divide between Washington and Moscow, further deepening hopes for a diplomatic resolution. The war, now in its third year, has seen escalating military engagement with few signs of serious negotiation efforts. Foreign policy analysts say Trump's remarks could shift the tone of the United States debate on Ukraine, especially as the Republican base remains divided and continued American military assistance. Meanwhile, the Kremlin's outright rejection of talks points to a long road ahead, with both sides digging in, with tensions rising, and diplomacy sidelined. Ukraine's war is once again becoming a defined issue on the global stage and a central battleground in the United States politics. And with that, we know that giving us recurrent reports on these issues in the coming days, we'll get to know how this report will justify the end to this war. And well, with that, we've come to the end of Undaunted, bringing into the news untold stories. But before we go, a recap of the major headlines on Undaunted tonight.